The TV1 News is proudly brought to you by
Hello, this is TV1 News. Thanks for joining us. In this edition, U.S. expands security partnership with PNG. Mining sector tops PNG exports. And hunters stay united despite adversity. The United States and the Papua New Guinea are stepping up efforts to combat drug trafficking and organized crime across the Pacific. From June 22nd to 26th, the U.S. Department of Homeland Security, through its federal law enforcement training centers, conducted specialized training in Port Moresby for PNG law enforcement and corrections officers.
The program brought together 90 participants from key agencies including PNG Customs, the Correctional Service, National Narcotics Bureau, Immigration and the National Fisheries Authority. 3 training courses were delivered simultaneously, focusing on frontline response, leadership and corrections operations. 1 course trained first responders in critical medical skills including treating life-threatening injuries in high-risk environments and safely evacuating victims. Another program focused on strengthening leadership with officers trained in managing community policing challenges such as civil unrest, carjacking, and street crime. A 3rd course held at the Bomana National Center of Excellence introduced correctional officers to modern prison management practices. U.S. Embassy Sergeant Affairs Alex Bernbeck says the training highlights Washington's commitment to regional security. He added that by investing in PNG's law enforcement capacity, both countries are strengthening their ability to tackle transnational threats. The training follows a recent agreement signed between the United States and Papua New Guinea to expand cooperation in law enforcement, counter-narcotics, and criminal justice. The United States will continue working with Papua New Guinea to disrupt criminal networks and support a safer Indo-Pacific region. Michael Tamtipais, TV1 News.
Papua New Guinea is stepping up efforts to reduce deadly snake bites, with partners expanding access to life-saving antivenom and strengthening rural healthcare response. More than 3,000 lives have been saved so far, with a new focus on training health workers and boosting community awareness nationwide. The National Volunteer Service is expanding its drive in the Highlands region with a focus on boosting health services. Their recent visit to Enga province saw volunteers showing interest in joining the service's life-changing campaigns.
The expansion of National Volunteer Service to Enga province to amplify their voluntary campaign in providing government service to the people is a major key focus they are aiming at. NVS Public Relations and Marketing Director Julie Raka said that the organization is working closely with provincial administrations and provincial health authorities to identify areas where volunteers can help address critical service delivery gaps. The Enga Provincial Health Authority has welcomed the initiative, saying volunteers can play a key role, particularly in remote communities where access to healthcare remains a challenge. A pilot volunteer program in parts of Lagap district has also produced positive results, increasing awareness and participation in child immunization programs. Discussions are underway between National Voluntary Service and the Enga Provincial Health Authority to formalize a partnership that will support volunteer deployment and welfare across the province. The Highlands recruitment drive will continue in the coming weeks across Hela, Western Highlands, Jawaka, Timbu, and Eastern Highlands Province. Michael Tamtipais, TV1 News.
The joint security workshop for the 2027 National General Election, involving members of the Royal Papua New Guinea Constabularies, Momase and Highlands regions, and the Papua New Guinea Electoral Commission, opened today in Port Moresby. The workshop will run for 3 days, ending on Friday.
The Royal Papua New Guinea Constabulary members in the Momase and Highlands regions, comprising provincial police commanders, regional commanders, and members of the PNG EC, are participating in a 3-day joint security workshop in the lead-up to the 2027 National General Elections. The workshop aims to ensure elections are safe, credible, and trusted by the people of Papua New Guinea. The Internal Foundation for Election Systems is facilitating the workshop. During her opening remarks, Acting Electoral Commissioner Margaret Vagi said election security is not the responsibility of one institution. It's a collaboration between PNGEC and the police.
PNGEC also has threats, the threats against us on allegations and assumptions on issues that were found during the election. So going forward as a team, there was a big gap since the last few general elections where we usually have coordination meeting with the security.
Vagi highlighted the importance of joint planning, joint risk assessment, and coordinated deployment before the elections.
Opportunity for them to discuss going forward for 2027. And Highlands, and some parts of Momase have high-risk areas, which collaborative efforts, understanding of the remoteness of those wards, allergies, and also the strategies that we want to put together to address issues that were faced in the past elections. So that training here can give them an insight on how they can collaborate and maybe frame up a strategy before the writs are issued. So,
International Foundation for Election Systems Senior Country Director Michael Yard said conducting elections in PNG is not easy, and security forces play an important role in keeping elections fair and safe.
Political party to object sometimes in volatile and violent ways. In Papua New Guinea, that's a pattern over the last several election cycles, and so.
Border Commander Stephen Francis outlined key issues faced by the police during elections and the expectations of the workshop.
That we are attending, all our provincial police commanders and commanders are here attending today, because that really one thing is to ensure that who is your provincial electoral manager on the ground, who is your PPC that is on the ground.
Meanwhile, the other regions' joint security workshop will be conducted later in the year. Tracy Pa, TV1 News.
Meanwhile, Border Commander, Acting Assistant Commissioner of Police Stephen Francis said the command is preparing for the 2027 elections, with the provincial police commanders having already submitted their security election plans. Francis said they are engaging with police directors at headquarters to sequence their plans.
Isipik, Wesipik, and whole of Western Province. Yes, all my PPC have already done up the security election plans. That has been done. And next week, starting from the 6th to the 10th of July, we'll be having our national planning in terms of police will be at Dixie's, Bangalore. So that's when all our preparations, all our provincial police commanders and the directors at the police headquarters will be coming together to sequence our plans of how police headquarters will be assisting the provincial police out there in the field.
This is TV1 News. After the break, Arab plans new fire laws and mining generates over 13 billion kina.
For too long, banking has felt out of reach for many. But now, BSP's One-Took wallet is here to change that. Send and receive money, pay bills, and top up. It's your money, wherever, whenever. Because at BSP, we are committed to improving how our customers connect to our One-Tooks, to our family, to the ones we love. BSP's One-Took wallet. Money made easy. Dial *131# for everyone.
Oh, what a game this has been. With a minute to go, it all comes down to this.
And here they come. They go wide. Passes to Becky. He juggles. Kicks it. Who will get there? No Cara. He's over. What a try. All the emotions are flowing. Jubilation. Ecstasy. What a game.
A true champion is measured by their courage, their determination, and their passion to never give up and to always keep trying. With a delicious Milo in milk taste and added nutrients, Milo in milk is a great way to fuel our little champions with nourishing energy every day. Because true champions give it their all.
Milo, PNG and Mia. Find PNG made.
Use our tools and condom and one way where you can abrusim seek HIV, STI na unplanned pregnancy. Tingim, use him condom long right way. Stop safe na look out him yet. Use him condom all get a time. Suppose you know save long HIV status long partner blong you or suppose you got plenty partner. Use him condom good all get a time. Long haborusim seek HIV, STI na unplanned pregnancies. Use him condom banisim you yet na future blong you. This platok save ikam long National AIDS Council Secretariat.
You have to meet my best friend. She's the sweetest. Hey, check out my hair.
Which one? The one on your head or the one in the sink? Relax. Next time, just use the Mega Growth Anti-Damage Relaxer. It's infused with wonder oils and conditioning proteins for visibly less hair breakage after retouching. Now your hair looks great.
Thank you.
Mega Growth Anti-Damage No Light Cream Relaxer for visibly less hair breakage after retouching.
New Fabuloso Multi-Purpose Cleaner with an irresistible fragrance that lasts all day long, creating a field of flowers in every corner of your home. With an irresistible fragrance that lasts and lasts all day long. Fabuloso Irresistible Fragrance.
That's another one. And again, getting through them. And it is big.
Welcome back. Bougainville Fire Services legislation is underway following the recent fire that destroyed several businesses in Buka and Arawa Township. The back-to-back incidents have reinforced the need for stronger policies and emergency services to protect lives and property.
The autonomous Bougainville government is planning to introduce new fire service legislation following the recent fires that destroyed several businesses in Buka and Arawa. Community Government Secretary Belinda Marie Garalanbong says her department is currently developing Bougainville Fire Services legislation, while a separate legislation governing town authorities will incorporate fire safety and disaster management into local planning and operations.
There's also the legislation that supports that, and we're currently working on Bougainville Fire Services legislation, and also we're in the process of enacting a legislation on the management of town authorities, where the integration of the fire and the disaster considerations within the town authorities mandate.
She shared that although fire hazard will be a continuous issue in Arab, the ABG plans to get this sorted.
just for our people and everyone out there. I think businesses and families, this will continue to be a challenge for us in Bougainville as we, as we rebuild, as we start to put all those critical infrastructure and services in place. We will still see loss of property from fire, whether it be accidentally caused or electrical or any other form, including those that would be maybe touched over disputes and so forth, will continue to affect us. But as the administration and for my department mandated to look into some of the policy legislation and the setup and establishment of these services.
Alongside the legislative changes, the government is expanding firefighting capacity by establishing fire services in Arawa and Buin, while continuing to improve infrastructure, equipment, and emergency response systems. Jasmine Rojak, TVWAN News.
Furthermore, locals in the autonomous region of Bougainville, especially in the towns of Buka and Arawa, have been urged to report fire incidents to their respective fire stations for quicker response.
We are definitely working very hard to establish these vital services across all our towns, and also just equipping our personnel with the right infrastructure and tools of trade. So like the fire trucks, we need to have a fire truck in Arawa. We already have one in Buka, and then we need to continue on to establishing the same in Buin after Arawa. We ask the general public in Bougainville for your support to be responsive when these sort of things happen. You assist relevant agencies to either, make those phone calls, call people who can, quickly reach out to the different services that are there, like the fire and the disaster and emergency, or even police. Or if you're in Buka or in Arawa and when some of those things happen, quickly take a drive to the station in Buka, for instance, let them know that this is happening so the fire personnel can quickly attend to that.
The Center of Excellence in Financial Inclusion, in partnership with Business Link Pacific, marked World Micro, Small and Medium-Sized Enterprises by bringing together business leaders, development partners, financial institutions and entrepreneurs to strengthen collaboration and expand opportunities for Papua New Guinea's MSME sector.
The event celebrated this year's global theme, Connect, Collaborate, Prosper, highlighting the importance of partnership in building resilient businesses and promoting inclusive economic growth. Opening the event, SEFI Acting Manager for Financial Inclusion and Capacity Development, Sebastian Mugup, described MSMEs as the backbone of Papua New Guinea's economy, recognizing their contribution to employment, innovation, and community development. Mugup said no business succeeds in isolation, adding that they thrive when they are connected to markets, financial institutions, business networks, and opportunities. Delivering the keynote address, New Zealand High Commissioner to PNG, Georgina Roberts, reaffirmed New Zealand's commitment to supporting private sector development through Business Link Pacific. She highlighted the critical role MSMEs play in driving economic growth, particularly in rural communities, and encouraged continued collaboration to create opportunities for women, youth, and aspiring entrepreneurs. Mason Lewis, TV1 News.
Papua New Guinea's mining industry continues to dominate inflows into the economy, contributing more than 13 billion kina in export revenue in 2025. This is according to the Bank of Papua New Guinea's 2025 annual report and financial statements.
The 13.45 billion kina in foreign exchange inflows from the mining sector are largely attributed to increased production and surging global market prices, supported by the BPNG's manual managed crawl-like exchange rate regime that sees the gradual depreciation of Papua New Guinea kina against the US dollar. However, despite favorable foreign exchange inflow in the dominant mining sector, There is a 4.13 billion deficit in foreign exchange in 2025. In other words, the country's total foreign exchange inflows in the year were 29.36 billion, while the outflows were 33.49 billion, according to the Bank of Papua New Guinea's latest report. The BPNG report noted that foreign currency turnover increased by 28% from 49.2 billion in 2024 to 62.9 billion in 2025 due to strong global commodity prices, resulting in improved foreign exchange inflows which supported this increase. The report revealed that foreign currency inflows from the market increased by 39% in 2025, while outflows increased by 19% relative to 2024. In the year, the mining sector remained the dominant contributor to foreign exchange inflows. Mason Lewis, TVWAN News.
And now the finance report. The kina closed lower at $0.2279 in the interbank market. At Bank South Pacific, our kina was buying $0.2204, $0.3152 Australian dollars, 0.1850 euro, and 35.61 Japanese yen. Looking at commodity prices at New York closed, coffee, cocoa, and copper closed higher, while gold, palm oil, and crude oil closed lower. And on the stock market, the Dow Jones closed higher, ASX closed lower, and all ordinaries closed lower as well. TV1 News continues when we come back. Stay with us.
Banking doesn't have to be complicated. With PSP's One Talk Wallet, control your money wherever, whenever. Dial *131#, enter your PIN, select cash in or out, and generate a secure code to withdraw cash. It's the only wallet for cardless ATM withdrawals. Send and receive funds, pay for goods and bills, or withdraw cash with ease. All with BSP's One Talk Wallet. BSP's One Talk Wallet. Money made easy. Dial *131# today.
Oh, what a game this has been. With a minute to go, it all comes down to this.
And here they come. They go wide. Passes to Becky. He juggles. Kicks it. Who'll get there? Will Cara, he's over. What a try. All the emotions are flowing. Jubilation, ecstasy, what a game.
The PNG LNG project has now generated more than 30 billion kina for Papua New Guinea since production commenced. Nearly half of this amount has been paid as tax. Equity distributions are paid to KPHL and MRDC based on the interest they hold. Tax is paid to the IRC, while development levies and royalties are paid to DPE.
Mtambo tru lonkarim o salim na simokin, marijuana or all drugs, no good ikam lo overseas, or some cocaine or crystal meth. Nupla law or likolim Controlled Substances Act 2021 by making sawe lo you lo baim court fine enough money mark enough lo 2 million kina or go life year calabus. This platok sawe ikam long National Narcotics Bureau. One time Halivin, Villam Australia, Papua New Guinea Law na Justice Partnership.
Hey PNG, get ready to brush to the beat for Colgate National Toothbrushing Day. Brush to the beat with over 480,000 registered participants this year nationwide. Brush your teeth for 2 minutes twice a day and remember to change your toothbrush every 3 months. Head over to the Colgate Pacific PNG Facebook page for more info or drop a comment and tell us a song we can brush to the beat with. Get brushing this National Toothbrushing Day with Colgate.
PNG's favorite soft drink now in bottles. Goldspot brings you fresh, bold flavors in brand new 500ml bottles. Taste the the rainbow. More freshness, more flavor, more fun. Lime, orange, raspberry, and pineapple. Proudly made in P&G. Proudly Go Spot.
Snacks noodles. Tastier, but you like it more.
Thanks for staying with us. Over 20 participants from the Salvation Army Church recently graduated with certificates in the Financial Literacy Training of Trainers program delivered by Center for Excellence in Financial Inclusion. The training of trainers model is designed to ensure that financial education reaches P&G through local churches and community networks.
The Center for Excellence in Financial Inclusion, Acting Manager for Financial Inclusion and Capacity Development, Sebastian Mogu, congratulated the participants on completing the program and challenged them to become agents of change within their communities. He said these are simple financial tools that will change them, their families, community, and the organization they represent. The program forms part of SEFI's ongoing commitment to strengthening financial literacy and advancing financial inclusion across PNG by developing a network of community-based trainers capable of delivering practical financial education at the grassroots level. Moguf emphasized that the value of the training would ultimately be measured by how effectively participants shared their knowledge with others. He encouraged the graduates to begin by applying the lessons in their own lives before teaching family members, church congregations, and the wider community. The certified trainers will return to their respective Salvation Army churches and community locations to deliver financial literacy training to church members, youth groups, women's groups, persons living with disabilities, and MSMEs. Mason Lewis, TVWAN News.
Bavaroko Primary School has received 140 new student desks under NCD's School Infrastructure Development Initiatives, aimed at improving learning environments and education across schools in the nation's capital. The initiative, delivered through the NCDC Education Division, focuses on the construction of new classrooms, improvement and rehabilitation of school toilet facilities, and other infrastructure upgrades to ensure students have access to safe, conducive, and well-equipped learning environments. To complement these infrastructure developments, the fabrication and supply of new students' desks were included under the program. The Oil Palm Festival of Arts and Culture, held recently in Nakanai district of West New Britain Province, was hailed a success. The festival brought together communities from the 4 local level governments in the district, showcasing their culture through traditional songs and dances.
The Oil Palm Festival of Arts and Culture brought together residents from 4 local level governments in Nakanai district. Held from June 25th to June 27th, 2026, the festival provided a vibrant platform for communities to showcase their rich arts and cultural heritage. Local MP and Minister for Oil Palm Francis Maneke was the guest of honor. He highlighted the importance of the event in fostering community spirit and promoting local talent.
You must come up in this festival so that you can revive him. All the cultures. Come lo all the lo Papua New Guinea. Also country blomi Merlin and Tokpinis. So sigat pupuk lo sibik and stop. Bring me come lo West Britain. So this is very important. Me must lo arem this talk. You must revive in culture. Lo Papua New Guinea inside lo Nakanai district.
The festival featured a variety of activities, including traditional performances, art exhibitions, and culinary displays reflecting the diverse cultural tapestry of Nakanai. Attendees were treated to an array of experiences that highlighted the unique traditions and customs of the local communities, while also promoting the oil palm industry as a key driver of economic development in the area.
If I look him today, all milling company, all developers maybe the last 50 or 60 years, only staff, all no listing, let me to all people. People blow Nakanai. Now people, you may develop him this place, now develop him to Papua New Guinea. On behalf of DDA, now people blow Nakanai. We give him special thank you to the Britain Palmer, Losami Dabi, Nahagi oil pumps, for their continuous support. And with this very important agenda, this festival, we will continue to partner and make sure we see a better future, not only for the people, for the new generation of Nakanai.
Maneke said the positive feedback from participants and visitors has indicated that the festival would become an annual event, further strengthening community ties and encouraging the preservation and appreciation of local arts and culture.
Also important to life today, ground, ground, resource for me to blah. Culture resource for me to blah. All come na so all. What am something important? What am something or pupu bloimi? Also use him before. Na plenty all beginning today. All new blood generation all no look him. All no sabe to lo name blow something. But today. Only come now, only so in penis. The very important challenge is we must sustain custom where you may own him. You may not inherit him. You may own him. And me stop the blood.
Tracy Pa, TVWAN News.
Communities in one of Morobe Province's most remote districts are celebrating a major milestone with the opening of a new Women's Resource Center that is expected to improve education, skills training and community development. The facility was opened this week by a former Mosby South member and former Minister for Community Development, Dame Carol Kidu.
Hundreds of people gathered at Leron Wantuat local level government in Morobe province to witness the opening of the new Women's Resource Center, a project driven by a mandate of local women leaders. Located in the rugged Makam district, Leron Wantuat is made up of scattered rural communities where access to education, government services, and economic opportunities remain a challenge due to the difficult terrain and limited road infrastructure. The new center is expected to become a hub for learning and community empowerment that will offer literacy classes, life skills, leadership training, income-generating activities, health awareness programs, and other capacity-building initiatives for women and young people. Former Community Development Minister and advocate for women empowerment, Dame Carol Kidu, said the center is a powerful example of what communities can achieve when women are supported to lead development initiatives.
Remember, this is more than a resource center. It's a place for learning for everyone. It's a place for literacy. I heard someone talking about literacy. I think it was yourself, Deputy Headmaster. Yeah. It's a place where we can develop business and financial skills. It's a place where women can support one another and share knowledge. It's a place where men can come and share knowledge. So look after it well.
Dame Carol also praised the Leron Wantuat Women's Association for extending its work beyond the resource center. The association has completed a house for a health extension officer at Ewok, and helped establish an aid post. Projects aimed at improving access to health care for surrounding communities. This is a reflection of a community-driven development led largely through volunteer effort and local partnerships. Women's Association President Gang Ewe Nerika Ganzik said the center will provide opportunities for women. Morobe Provincial Women's Representative Jennifer Bain said the center symbolizes hope and long-term development for the entire community. She said while women would be the primary beneficiaries, the facility would also serve youth, men, and community groups through education awareness and leadership training programs.
And one opening where Karam opportunity come inside with this place. And Karam hope come inside with this place. And Karam sampla brighter future come inside with the place. Inaugural meditasol. And all youth too, now picking in to step inside of the place. Now you go papa to buy you benefit inside of this land. Oh brother, buy you benefit on this resource center come stand on the hill on this day. You know something don't meditasol, but them come the name don't marry miss away. Mama and change inside the house and family too by change too, by you benefit inside of this land. So you must have a them. One big development and come inside the place, so now is the time.
The facility is expected to become an important meeting place for development partners, government agencies, and local organizations working to improve health, education, and livelihoods in one of Morobe's rural districts. Susan Oreape, TVWAN News.
And that ends the news segment. Next in sports, Matthew Jones meets holdmates and solo shoulders challenges.
Ready for the world, so is your TISA Visa card. Visa keeps you moving wherever you go, Papua New Guinea or abroad. Seamlessly pay for travel, dining, online shopping. Easily access your funds and instantly track your expenses. Every tap comes with security, trust, and peace of mind. Unlock the world of possibilities. And it all starts with the new TISA Visa card.
The PNG LNG project has now generated more than 30 billion kina for Papua New Guinea since production commenced. Nearly half of this amount has been paid as tax. Equity distributions are paid to KPHL and MRDC based on the interest they hold. Tax is paid to the IRC, while development levies and royalties are paid to DPE.
Every growing child needs the best care to help them grow physically, socially, intellectually, and emotionally. That's why I choose Tender Care. It keeps skin clean and fresh and is hypoallergenically tested for gentle and safe protection. So my child can be protected for all of life's adventures. Tender Care.
Dad's gonna be home soon. Dinner's not ready. He's gonna be mad. Mom's trying her best. If it's not ready, oh no. I'm proud of my old man. If he can change, anyone can.
Who will be our next PNG chief signing?
Andrew Jones.
Josh Adaka should join the PNG chief.
He lost me number.
And who is the mystery number 7?
Yeah, number 7 belong.
Ultimately, I've challenged my team to get at least 30% of the team to be PNG because we're the PNG Chiefs.
One Sports with Terry Longboot tonight.
In sports, Brian To'o has been dropped from the New South Wales Blues team for the first time since 2021 as the Blues prepares to take on the Queensland Maroons in Brisbane next Wednesday for the State of Origin decider. Blues coach Laurie Daly has opted to go with Dolphins rookie Jack Bostock in the decider. New South Wales Blues coach Laurie Daly revealed his team on Sunday, June 28th, for the State of Origin decider next Wednesday. He made some interesting selection calls, including the omission of New South Wales Blues veteran of 17 games, Brian To'o.
Right of the posts, drops it. Moses Luai, here's Latrell Mitchell with a backhanded pass for Brian To'o in the corner.
Daly later revealed that To'o has been an important part of the team. He has been one of the best in recent years, but the team decided to try something new in the decider.
We're just looking at maybe a different option with the ball in the air to attack with, but also today's game, because the kick, there's so many more contested possessions. So you've got to be able to obviously get off the ground. You've got to be able to catch the ball and make it a contest. So it was more just that Bizza gives us something different to what Jack will give us. But we just think for this game 3, that's the way we're going to go.
The Blues, for the first time in half a decade, will not have the service of one of their favourite sons. Some media critics say To'o was hard done by. Daly is confident with the group of players he has put together and anticipates a positive results when they take on the Maroons in the heart of Queensland. The Blues have welcomed the return of fierce second rower Liam Martin to the starting side and Hamole Olokoatu on the interchange bands.
Simpkin setting it up. This is at Paseka. Fogarty with it. At the back. Tompkin, your smashed in the tackle. Tui Maladu Brown, a try saver.
The Maroons, on the other hand, have retained the same team that got the job done at the Melbourne Cricket Ground. Visiting former NRL star Matthew Jones on his second day in Port Moresby finally caught up with two of his PNG's first NRL trailblazers, Newcastle Knights' Arnold Krewanti and Dari Kwavai, who played for the club back in the late 1980s and early 1990s. Their reunion happened yesterday at the Moresby South Stadium in Calgary during the PRK Gulf ISO training session.
Upon his arrival in Port Moresby Monday, Jones immediately asked about the two PNG legends and expressed strong desire to meet up with them by chance. It was a surreal moment for the reunion of the trio, who until yesterday had only casually seen each other during their time in Newcastle. Interestingly, Jones admitted that he used to watch Krewanti and Kovai play when he was a younger boy.
Awesome. Well, that's the first thing I asked when I came. You guys, I said, what's Dari and Arnold get up to? So yeah, it's awesome. Really, really good. I mean, when I was a kid, I used to sit on the hill those first couple of years and watch these blokes play. So one thing about the Knights, mate, you forget the blokes that played for the Knights, those original boys.
Amazing. With due respect to Marcus Bai and Justin Olam, history reveals that Krewanti and Kowai were the first two homegrown PNG players to play at the NRL level, though they didn't get much spotlight or hype back in PNG during their era.
A few of the Kiwi boys, we had Tony Kemp, James Goulding, Sammy Stewart, and the boys here with PNG.
While shocked but overwhelmed by Matty's surprise visit to Moresby, followed by yesterday's meet-up at ISO training, former Newcastle players Arnold Krewanti and Dari Kowai were over the moon to finally get to meet the elder of the two Johns, who were only playing at the junior level when the two PNG boys were playing at the top level.
I mean, it's good to see Matt up here. He's a legend himself, he's got a big following and all that, and for him to come up and, at least come and visit the club is something else.
Matty also reminded Krewanti of a funny story when he painted his hair in red and blue colors, resembling the club's colors, and then the coach had to tell him to wash it off again before the team ran out.
The coach got said, honey, go in the toilet and get rid of that. Because he wanted me to concentrate on the game because I think it was the last game of the season. So yeah, he didn't want me to have that, so I had to go back. But I totally forgot about that, and Matt reminded me about it.
Players, because they were playing different days. I only met Paul Aragon. But the rest I hear it from the NRL when we came back.
Terry Long with TVWAN Sports.
Despite being their first time to participate in the PNG kickboxing tournament Heat 3, over the weekend, the autonomous region of Bougainville and Hela province raised some eyebrows. Team Arab was the special addition to the tournament, given their boxing history. Before they took the ring, fighters expected competitive fights from them, and they lived up to the expectations. They bagged 3 gold and 5 silver medals at the tournament, marking a commanding entry into the tournament. 8 teams from all across PNG participated in 5 divisions this tournament. Losers in each division bowed out, while winners progressed into semi-finals set to be held in 2 months' time. The last man standing is a newly introduced national kickboxing concept aimed at selecting best fighters for the national team. A 4-day school holiday camp junior tennis program is being held at the Port Moresby Rackets Club, which has attracted strong participation from young tennis enthusiasts throughout Port Moresby. The Tere Apisa Academy is delivering the program aimed at developing and promoting tennis. The school holiday camp tennis program started on Monday, the 29th of June. 13 children between the ages of 6 and 17 showed up on the first day. They were divided into 3 groups. They enjoyed their tennis, and during the break, they participated in some arts activities. School holiday camp day 2 witnessed an additional 8 children joining the event, bringing the total to 25 youngsters. This was another fun-filled day. The school holiday camp tennis witnessed children learn new tennis skills and art activities. Abigail Tere Apisa, who leads the program, said the event concludes tomorrow and is expected to increase participation on the final day. Tere Apisa said it has been encouraging to see the camp grow each day, and attendance has continued to increase. She said those who attended the first day brought in their friends, demonstrating an inclusive event. She said the camp has become a place for children to remain active during the school holidays, build confidence, and make new friends. Kids from France, Australia, the Philippines, and Pakistan joined the program, giving a more diverse playing field. Amidst all the outside noise and adversity, the PNG Hunters playing group remains connected, holding strong beliefs and a positive mindset that they can still compete at an elite level with 7 rounds left in the 2026 QRL Host Plus Cup regular season.
Speaking to the media today, Hunters coach Paul Ayton expressed confidence and hope within the group to finish off the season on a positive note with some late wins. It may look impossible, but Ayton is currently auditioning several academy players already within their systems, focusing on rebuilding for the next season.
We review obviously every game, and at end of season players will be reviewed as well. There's a lot of young players coming from the NYC into the Dem Cup, and they're definitely all on our radar. And our coaches watch every game, our own players, and also possible players to join us next season. And all they've been saying is how good the NYC boys are.
Despite these challenges, The situation has opened up opportunities for younger players to wear the Hunters jersey and gained invaluable experience. Ahead of the weekend's clash against the bigger winner Manly side, Ayton is banking on his boys to give their best on the field. Although the team has had a poor run this season, Ayton admitted they have not achieved some of their goals, which is disappointing. However, for now, they are taking one game at a time.
They're very, very well coached side by Hetty, and looking forward for a good battle. They've got some really big men, and our boys will be ready for that.
Ayton stressed that while they are helping the players manage pressure both on and off the field, there remains good vibes within the camp. When asked about the upcoming Rugby League World Cup and opportunities for selection, Coach Ayton was negative given the team's poor performance.
Yeah, most definitely, and I'm sure our poor form doesn't really help that. But I'm sure JD will have a look at a few of our players for that. And there's still 7 games. There's still a lot of games left for them to put in good performances and put their hand up for one of those positions.
Regarding this weekend's lineup, there is some doubt over Joel Genna and Seal Kalo, both injured. Felix Becky is on standby as the 18th man, along with Wallon Tauloi, Jacob Lott and Zebedee Keep, who are on the extended bench. Terry Longwood, TVWAN Sports.
The PNG Hunters currently sits at the bottom of the QRL Host Plus Cup ladder with just 2 wins, marking the first time since their entry into the competition in 2014. With 7 rounds left in the regular season, there is still a glimmer of hope for the franchise to mount a late comeback if they can win some of their remaining games.
Trevor Solo, the Hunters' first-choice hooker, remains optimistic, believing there is still light at the end of the tunnel and a chance to finish off the season on a high.
From the bye and coming into the camp, the energy is high and we wanted to work hard and get us out of this situation at this moment. So that's the focus.
On the personal level, Solo reflected on the challenges of being one of the team leaders and the responsibilities that come with it.
Being a leader in the team and the responsibility that the team put on me, it's tough. Every day I try to challenge myself, work hard, get up early, come to the field, trying to lead by example on and off the field. But we knew that it's going to be tough. Playing in Host Plus Cup is always a challenge for us.
Solo acknowledges the difficulty of playing at the QRL level, especially given the Hunters' current struggles, but he is confident the team has the energy and the mindset to turn things around.
It's the toughest spot that we are, and for myself, I feel like I owe a lot to give in the team and all that. So the boys are backing us up, and we all knew that this is the challenge that we all accept, and we wanted to build on from this. So,
with the upcoming match against winner Manly in Brisbane this weekend, the team is laser focused on finishing the season strongly.
Mindset is very simple. We wanted to finish off at a high note, get us out of the situation. That's the mindset at this moment.
He challenged the younger players rising through the system to work hard and give their all whenever they get the chance. Terry Longwood, TVWAN Sports.
And now the weather forecast. In regional forecast, southern Port Moresby, sunny, fine evening. Daru, partly cloudy with some showers, drizzles with windy condition. Momase, Lae, cloudy with rain showers. Wewak and Vanimo, partly cloudy with occasional showers. New Guinea Islands, Lorengau, Kokopo and Rabaul, cloudy with rain showers and possible thunderstorms. Kimbe, mostly fine. And Highlands region, Mount Agan, partly cloudy, then some shower drizzle. Mandi, Tari and Wabeg, fine, partly cloudy, with possible evening high showers dropping. Ocean forecast for PNG areas for the next 24 hours. Coral Sea, sea strong to rough with southeast winds of 20 to 33 knots. Solomon Sea, seas moderate to patches rough over the southeast sector. with a southeast winds of 15 to 20 knots, reaching 25 knots at times. Bismarck Sea stays light with patches rough closer to Mombasa coast, with southeast winds of 10 to 15 knots, reaching 20 knots near Mombasa coast. Pacific Ocean sees light to moderate to rather rough over the southern sector, with southeast to southwest winds of 5 to 15 knots, reaching 20 to 25 knots winds over eastern sector. And coastal waters forecast: waters of southern PNG Indonesian border to Daro to KI Island and across Gulf of Papua to Port Moresby to Hood Point, seas 2 to 2.5 meters, rising to 3 meters over Hood Point and open seas. Waters of Finsafen through Vitias Dampier Strait to CRC Long Island and West New Britain, seas 2.5 to 3.5 meters, rising to 4 meters at times. And waters of Manus and its western Ripper Islands, seas 0.5 to 1.3 meters. And that's been another edition of TV1 News. Good night.
The TV1 News was proudly brought